right, what up, what up, what up? What's poppin', what's going on? It's your boy Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Was good. Let me make sure this shit can see me before I get into all of this stuff. What's poppin'? What up, Jeff Hayes? What's good, bro? What's going on? What's the deal? So, before I get to anything, this show is brought to you by normalbrands.com. That's brands with a Z. So normalbrands.com. That's brands with a Z at the end. Make sure you click the link below. You get this t-shirt. I'd rather thrive than survive. #hustle. So quality brands for hustlers, for creative minds, hoodies, shirts, all that other good stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So we about to go in today. So make sure you guys, click the link below to, get this t-shirt, get all the other t-shirts and all that other stuff, right? And also today is brought to you by How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook, hard copy, audiobook. Make sure you guys get this book. Click the link below or go to MrLocario.com. What's popping? We got in the chat room. Got Jeff, Chris, Migtown, David, Theo, Justin, Miami, Slime Peso in the building. Darrell S, what up? Chris Eddings, Simple Sean, Alpha Interactions in the building. What's popping? Bro, with you was good. Mr. X, what up? What's the deal? So, today I'm going to be talking about, real quick, how to learn deeper levels of game. Okay? Deeper levels of game. There's basically two ways to do this. So, first of all, what are deeper levels of game? Basically, that means you're learning things that are, it's more information, it's more things that you can add in your arsenal, in your, strategy to make things happen when it comes to you dealing with women. And so when we talk about deeper levels, we're talking about you understanding certain things that most guys probably wouldn't know. You understanding certain things that can, make it easier for you to deal with women. You understanding certain things that, basically is going to make the interactions with you and a woman more beneficial to you. You see what I'm saying? So when we talk about deeper levels of game, is just understanding more things. So, for example, the other day I put out a video. I think it was last night I put out a video. It was talking about flirting and how you should basically flirt with the chick, right? So now what happened was I was getting a lot of guys on the comments and they were like, so, how do you flirt though? Or, oh, I don't really know how to flirt. Or some guys were saying, could you make a video about flirting, right? So I have a whole 45-minute video that breaks down flirting, right? But what happens is that video is on the Bad Boy membership, right? So this goes along to what I'm going to talk about of how to learn the deeper levels. There's two ways to do it. The first way to learn deeper levels of the game is you have to put in the time and energy to learn it on your own. You understand? The time and energy to learn it on your own. Delvin, man, you said learning more game from some of us guys at this point in time would be redundant. We got you and other YouTubers as well that provide good content. And see, that's where you're fucking up. I'm about to tell you where you're fucking up. Because this is the problem. Because I knew somebody was going to say that. I'm glad you said that, but I'm going to tell you why you're fucking up. Because you're saying you're learning game from some of us, and you said it's going to become redundant, right? And then what you have to understand is this. What you're learning on YouTube from myself and any other content creator, right? As far as this game goes, you're only learning a smidget of shit. You understand? You're only learning a small percentage. Why? Because on YouTube, us content creators who, teach game and who do this for a living, we're not giving you everything on YouTube. And this is what I want to point out. This is what I want to say. I'm gonna tell you guys the two ways that you learn deeper levels of game. Like I said, the first way is you have to put in time and energy to learn it on your own. So that's something that can take years. See, a lot of the content creators and a lot of dating coaches and stuff that's out here, this is stuff that us dating coaches have learned for years. So, for example, I just put out a new program on the Bad Boy membership called How to Get a Girl Emotionally Attached to You. So make sure you guys join the Bad Boy membership. I just put that out today. I put it out one day early because I usually put out at the end of the month. But I put out this program called How to Get a Woman Emotionally Attached to You, right? Now, in this program, there's a section in there that I teach something that took me 15 years to learn. What up, EO? What's poppin', bro? So there's something in there that it took me 15 years to learn that I put in that program. You feel what I'm saying? So, again, the first thing you can do is you can learn shit on your own. Just understand that it's going to take a lot of time. So you can learn deeper levels of the game on your own, but it's going to take time. And you have to put in effort and energy to put yourself out there to learn these things, to see these things, which most guys, don't even bother to do, right? Now, that's the first way. You put in the time and the energy to learn it on your own. The second way to learn deeper levels of the game is to pay for it. You understand what I'm saying? To pay for it. So you put down money to get the information. So this is why I'm telling you guys that when you watch YouTube videos, we'll tell you some shit, but we ain't really telling you the shit. You feel what I'm saying? We're not really, really going in. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. We're not really, really going in. If you want the deeper levels of the game, again, you got to learn it on your own, or you got to pay for it. Now, what you have to understand about these two ways, they have one thing in common. They have one thing in common. These two ways have one thing in common. And that one thing is that you're putting in something to get something out of it. So you're putting in something to get something out of it. So if you're learning shit on your own, what you're doing is you're putting in time and energy, and then you're going to get the knowledge out of that situation. If you put down money, you're putting in money to get the knowledge. K-Zaggin 20 in the building was popping, bro. I gotta get K-Zaggin, I gotta get you and EO on another video, man. I just been all over the place for the past couple weeks, but we gonna get some shit popping. But yeah, that's the thing. You gotta put something in to get something out. So when you want to learn deeper levels of the game, right? You have to be able to put something in to get something out. So it's either going to be time, your time and energy, or money. You feel what I'm saying? And even still, when you put in the money, you still got to put time and energy. So, but that's what it is. So what happens is, a lot of times, what up, Live Fabulous was popping, bro? Exactly, it's like an investment. So what happens sometimes is this, is that dudes will watch videos on YouTube, and they'll soak up the information, right? And it gets them to a certain level. But they never get past that level. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're not getting the other information that's going to get them to that next level. Because there's certain things that you don't know that go with what you know now. That'll help you get to the next level. But if you're not getting the information, then shit ain't gonna pop off. You see what I'm saying? So you're never gonna get like the deepest levels of the game on YouTube. It's not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. Like, shout out to my dude, Eddie Fuse. Eddie Fuse be spitting some heavy ass game. But if you want to get deeper, you gotta check out his 3-hour class. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be giving all the deep shit on YouTube just for free. Tito Smiles, exactly. That's what I said earlier. You said make a video on how to flirt. I have a 45-minute video on how to flirt on the Bad Boy membership. So Tito, what you would need to do is either go out there on your own and trial and error learn how to flirt with women and figure it out yourself, or you put down money to get the information. It's those two. That's the only two ways. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only two ways. So that's what I want you guys to understand. I'm gonna take calls in a second, because what happens is that, you know, when you're learning game, it's a continuous process. It's not some shit you just look at on a weekend and that's it. You understand? It's a continuous process, right? Like, I still go out all the time. You understand? I still go out all the time. So when I go out, I learn shit. And then what happens is that I bring it up. I bring that to you guys. But a lot of the shit that I learn, you understand, I don't, you know, like the deeper shit, I don't just put it on YouTube. Like earlier I was thinking about, because when I was about to do this show, I was thinking of doing a show about how to have power over a woman's body. But I was like, I don't want to put that out on YouTube because it's deep. So I'm gonna probably put that on my Bad Boy membership or Patreon, one of them two. So I was actually gonna do that show today, but I was like, nah, I can't. That's too much to be putting out. You see what I'm saying? That's too much to be putting out. So I'm not gonna put out too much, but I still put out something so you guys can get something. But when you want to go deeper, there's always a price to pay. You're gonna either pay with your time, energy, or money. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is. Because in order for you to get, you have to give. That's just how things are. You understand what I'm saying? What up, Brandon Davis was popping. That's what's up. That's how it is. In order for you to get, you have to give. You understand? So if you want a lot of chicks, if you want to have, you know, an abundance of women to have sex with, guess what? You're gonna have to give up some time to learn how to get this shit popping. You feel what I'm saying? You understand? So that's what it is. That's really what it is, man. Simple Sean was why he said, how old was I when I discovered the game? Shit, I remember the first thing I read, I think, was Tariq Nasheed's The Art of Mackin'. I think I was like maybe 18 or 19 at the time. And shit, so I was like, this shit crazy. I was like, this shit is the shit right here. I'm gonna take calls in a second. But yeah, Ellie, Sammy, you said the devil is in the details. Exactly. See, this is what I always say. I said this on my last live stream. You know, just like in basketball, when you're making that shot, you know what I'm saying, you flick your wrist a certain way, right? So what happens is that if you're flicking your wrist a certain way, you may end up not getting the ball in. And then so what happens is you may have to move your hand just slightly, a little bit. Just that little slight thing could get the ball in. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes the game is the same way. There's certain little things you may be doing that if you fix that little thing, it can increase your success exponentially. You see what I'm saying? You understand? EO, you said people really, really value what they get for free or what they get easily. It's a moment to grind. Start with liking the video, show gratitude, then get on the Bad Boy membership. Facts. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hit that like button, people. But nah, that's real talk. Because, you know, EO be coaching and EO has fucking excellent information. You see what I'm saying? So EO had to live life and figure things out in order to be able to, you know, tell you what he's telling you. Same thing with my dude K Zaggin. K Zaggin say he ain't a dating coach, but K Zaggin is better than some dudes out here that claim they're a dating coach. You know what I'm saying? What up, Critical Mike? Was popping? So, you know, what up, Costas? What's going on? But yeah, that's the thing, man. So that's the thing. When you learn, when you want to learn deepest levels of the game, again, you got to go out there and do shit, trial and error. You got to do shit and be aware, because you don't want to keep doing shit and making the same mistakes. You have to have a very, you know, you have to be very aware of what's going on. You have to have an open mind. You have to be able to see things from a bird's eye view. You have to be very objective a lot of times. And see, that's the thing that annoys me sometimes too about a lot of dudes out here who are on that red pill shit, because a lot of the red pill dudes, or dudes that subscribe so much to the red pill, not all of them, but you know, I see some of them, they've never really been out doing anything. They just watched a few videos on YouTube, listen to some niggas say a bunch of shit, and then they get on their camera and regurgitate the shit the other niggas said. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you have real world experience, if you've been out there studying the game, if you're out there been making shit happen, right? You know, it's a different energy. It's a different vibe. Why do you think I'm able to, I've been doing this for like 10 years. I've been on YouTube since 2008. You understand what I'm saying? I've had multiple channels. Back in the day, like a few of my channels got taken down, all that other shit. This is probably like my 8th or 9th channel that I have out. You understand what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm able to, for 10 years, to come out with content consistently for 10 years, and the reason I'm able to come out with a new program every month, and I've had the Bad Boy membership for about 5 years now. The reason why I'm able to do that is because I'm living the life, so therefore I have the information to give. So a lot of times when dudes don't have the information, they'll get on here and they'll steal other people's information, or they'll take other people's information as if it's their own and regurgitate it, because they don't really have the actual information. They're not really living the life. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what it is. You said, what is red pill? So red pill is the thing that, you know, they took it from the Matrix movie. So on the internet, you have guys who say, you know, you're either red pill or you're blue pill, or they say something like, they also have purple pill and black pill. So red pill is supposed to be like, you know, the truth about women's nature and all that other stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But that's the thing, is that if you actually want to learn deeper levels of the game, you got to put in that work either way. You see what I'm saying? You got to put in that work, or you have to get coaching. You got to get motherfuckers to coach you. You understand? Man. You said all these pills come with side effects. Real talk. Hold on, let me put the call-in number. I'm going to take some calls now. Hold on. Call-in number 646-481-3901. Man. Ridiculous. All right, let me see who this is. Hold on. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, what's up? This is Mr. Locario. This is Jedi James.
What's going on, bro?
What's up? I see you talk about deeper levels of the game.
Yeah, man.
So my question to you, well, first I got to thank you, because I'm starting to realize the truth is inside of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I'm out here approaching females, talking to them, I can feel when it's going right and when it's going wrong, but in the past, I'll try to, like, force them, try to get at them,
right?
Try to get them to cooperate. And I'm realizing there's no point on doing that. If they don't like you, they don't like you.
Right.
And I noticed my self-talk before I would even approach him. I'll be like, I don't think I could get her. I don't think I could do this. I think I could do that. So it's really important what you tell yourself, what you believe, man. Like I see what you're talking about. The truth is inside you, man.
Right.
And, I need to go back on the Bad Boy membership, but I'm a long-time supporter. I'm on the Patreon. And I'm just trying to tell you thank you, man. Thank you.
Nah, I appreciate it, bro.
For everything you put out.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, man. Real talk, man. I'm just glad that shit is working out, man. It's all about just pushing and making shit pop for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like the way I look at it is like on a spiritual aspect, man.
Mm.
Like this shit is all encompassing.
Mm.
You can use this shit everywhere else. Like I'm trying to use it in business. I'm trying to travel. I'm trying to live my life to the fullest, man. And I never thought I would ever have this mindset because I was always negative and shit.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like what I do is I bring out speakers to come speak at these events. And it's funny because now that I've been applying game to that situation, when I come to ask people to speak and they give me maybe, call me later, I'm just like, you know what, never mind. And then they come out and reach. It's like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy,
right, well,
but
that's the thing. See, when you change, the game change for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's all it is that when you switch up, what's going to happen is that the game is going to reflect that switch up. You understand? Because everything is out there. So what it is this. When you have a lot of guys out there who say, these chicks is fucked up and they be playing games and they on that stupid shit and all this other stuff, right? The reason why their perspective is like that is because a large majority of their experience is that because they accept that. If they stopped accepting that and they started being more confident and actually respected themselves, they would run into more women who would treat them better. You see what I'm saying? Because now what's going to happen is that the girls who are on some bullshit going to recognize that they can't do that for long with you. The women who are actually, a little bit more high value are going to want to be around you because you're going to be a reflection of sort of what they want. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, and it's funny that you said about respecting yourself because, like, the more I respect myself, truly respect myself, the more they respect me, and I'm starting to realize that, and the more I do that, I feel better. Like,
right.
I feel better about myself.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is, man. Real talk.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate the call, bro. Right? I'm holla.
All right, bye.
Yeah, man. That's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, as soon as you change, this shit's gonna change for you, man. You're gonna see it. You're gonna be like, God damn. Alright, hold on. Let me see what this is. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? You right? It's Jake from London.
What's going on?
Yeah, man, it's going on good. Yeah, I saw a couple of your live streams, but I've just been a bit busy. But yeah, man. So, a few days ago, I went out on a date with a girl, and I met her on Bumble, and we hit it off. Basically, we ended up going on a date. I went to the date, and she was a bit late. And eventually I saw her. She was quite tall. I mean, I'm 6 foot, and she was pretty much the same height as me. So I saw her, and she was a bit late. She's texting me how she was an idiot because she couldn't find the exact location. And then I said to her you gotta make it up to me. And then we basically went to the smoothie place, and she bought me a smoothie. And then we was talking and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We was talking, good eye contact. And then, she thought I didn't like her for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it was the banter, maybe it was the jokes. And then she ended up buying me another smoothie. And the smoothie was pretty much £5. So she spent £5 twice, which is £10. And then we ended up going on I ended up taking her to this bench. She's like to me, if you want to go, you can go. And I was like, no, it's fine. I like you and stuff. And then we sat on the bench, and then we was talking, and then she came close to me. I put my arm around her, then I kissed her, and then she kissed me twice, but it wasn't really much of a proper snog, but she still kissed me twice. And then we ended up going. She persuaded me to go on a fair ride, but she paid for it. So pretty much on that day, she paid for everything. And then basically I was supposed to meet her this Thursday. But what I was doing was obviously she's still dating other people and I'm seeing other people. But whilst I was texting, I was trying to basically let it be known that I want to basically have sex. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't tell her straight away let's have sex. We kind of made that point across in the text because she's talking about spooning and I'm talking about spooning. Then she rang me, and I said to her, she said, I said to her, yeah, like I'm looking to like give you some hugs in the bed. So basically implying I want to have sex with her. And then she turns around and says, maybe if you're lucky. So that kind of put me off. And then basically yesterday I basically charged her to the game because I was basically escalating through text because, I'm trying to get this girl to a level where I want to actually have sex with her. Because I was looking to go out with her to a cinema this Thursday to actually try and do some sexual stuff, but that didn't work out well because I texted her and then she basically put LOL. I can't remember what the conversation was, and then basically the conversation just died down, and I pretty much woke up and I just charged into the game. So what do you pretty much think of that?
So you said that you was trying to get with her on some sex shit, and she said, maybe if you're lucky.
Yeah.
And this was through text?
No, she basically said it through text, and then she also said it over the phone because she was going to some event, some club with her friends, and she thought I was pissed off with her or something, but I wasn't. It's just she was going to a club, and I said, okay, enjoy yourself, and I stopped texting her, and she said, you seem mad, and I'm like, no, because it seemed like I was being blunt. So she phoned me up, and then that's when I was talking to her, and then things got a bit sexual, and I expressed to her that I wanted to have sex with her, not literally, but it came across that way. And then she said, maybe if you're lucky or something. So, and she just said this like to me twice, and then every time I'm trying to be sexual with her, last time I was being sexual over text, she said, what's got you in this mood? And I said the conversation, and then I just cut it from there. I said, forget it, never mind. And then she put LOL in ball caps and put what did she say? She was like, like you're so blunt. And then that's when I charged her to the game, pretty much.
Right. Well, this is the thing, man. Sometimes it's best to, because like when you're texting is so like what am I trying to say? Like texting, sometimes you lose the tone in texting. That's what I'm like. Because if a chick's like, oh, maybe if you're lucky, depending on her tone, it can sound playful. So but you can't tell on text. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing is that when it comes to you trying to make these situations happen with these women, you want, if you're texting her to try to get her to come through to do something, you know what I'm saying? You just want to make it super plain and clear as day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just like, hey, listen, when are you free? She's like, oh, I'm free, Saturday. Okay, cool. Listen, come through to the crib, to my place at this time because I want to do this. You feel what I'm saying? Just lay it out. And then after that, if she's on some, because this is what chicks will do. What they'll do is they'll try to, They'll try to sort of like avoid the question. You feel what I'm saying? Or avoid what you're trying to say by texting LOL or some other shit. You feel what I'm saying? But just keep it straight on the situation. Like, hey, listen, I want you to come over. I want to hook up at 9:00 Saturday. Come through to the crib. And if she ain't saying anything about, okay, cool, sounds good, I'll be there, whatever. If she's not saying anything besides that, you feel what I'm saying? Then it's like, all right, I'm going to have to charge you to the game because you're basically wasting time. You see what I'm saying? So, and also, too, she said, so when you were talking, she said, you sounded mad?
Yeah, because she told me she's on her way to an event, and I pretty much knew she was going to a club. And I just said, okay, okay, I hope you enjoy yourself. And then she said, what's the matter? You seem mad. And I was like, no, I'm not. And then she phoned me automatically. Then I cut her off, and I said, why are you phoning me? Like, you don't have to, it's fine. And then she basically said, why don't you want to phone me? Then I ended up talking to her and all that stuff.
See, and this is the thing, man. And this is one thing you guys got to understand too. And it's very hard to not get caught up in this because sometimes this happens where, when a girl says certain things, like she's like, oh, why you sound mad, right? As soon as you respond to that, right, you're sort of getting into her sort of like frame and bubble. You feel what I'm saying? So if she says something that's not really true or relevant, just ignore that shit. Like she's like, oh, you sound mad. Anyway, so listen, but you know what I'm saying? Like, don't even address that. Because as soon as you address that, what happens is that you're playing into her little thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, again, keep it straight focused on what you're trying to do. Listen, you know, when are you free? I don't, you know, you going to the club, that's cool, whatever, but when are you free? When are you free to come see me? That's all I need to know about. I don't care about you going to the club. I don't care about none of that shit. Don't ask me if I, you know, I'm not even, you don't acknowledge her. You're talking about, are you mad or not? Are you when are you free? You free Saturday? Cool, I'll see you Saturday. That's it. That's all I need to say to you. You want to keep this the interactions and everything as short, concise, and sweet as possible. Like, just straight to the point. And that's it. Everything else, don't even pay attention to. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a distraction. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I completely understand what you're saying. And I also, I mean, I know you made one video about having a girl invest. So pretty much when I saw her on that first date, she pretty much spent, if I had to convert that into dollars, that she pretty much spent like $45 pretty much on me on that whole day, which I think is, you know, quite a lot of money.
Right.
So like, it seemed like, you know what I mean? And I was saying some bad things to her. And you said one time in one of your videos that attraction isn't logical, and you said like absolutely disgusting, revolting things to girls, and they still like you. And I pretty much said, because this girl, she's kind of big, like she's kind of big. I'm 6 foot, she's 6 foot, and she's kind of big and chubby. She's not that chubby, but she's alright.
Like, she's like thick.
Yeah, fit basically. And I said to her, you're plump. And like, I was kind of like having banter with her, and then she thought I was disrespecting her, and I was complimenting her and everything, and she still liked me. So pretty much everything you're saying is true. And also another thing is, you know, I think I'm just getting used to like charging chicks to the game. And also there's a girl on Tinder that I matched with like a month ago, and you said one time not to unmatch a girl on Tinder who hasn't got back to you, because I sent this girl maybe like 6 weeks ago a message saying send me your number, and now she sent me her number today. So that's one reason why you shouldn't unmatch girls on Tinder as well, I think.
Well, yeah, you know, chicks, they, you know, they gonna get back to you when they feel like getting back to you. Now the thing is you know, you just gotta think about if you want to bother with them. You feel what I'm saying? Because like literally, I swear to my aunt. A chick just got back to me just now on the phone. You know what I'm saying? That hollered at me like a month ago or some shit. Like as we were speaking. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just happens. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So, you know, it just is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm pretty much getting used to charging girls to the game. You know, I'm getting used to charging girls to the game now. I think that's what will make people get into that mentality of just going and realizing there are other girls you could talk to, you know. Because if a girl rejects you, there's another girl. There's another
right,
girl.
Exactly. They're all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to keep that shit pushing. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely. I love the work, man. I'm definitely gonna look into the Bad Boy membership and keep watching your videos.
That's what's up, bro.
Thank you very much, man.
That's what's
helped
up,
me
man.
a lot.
All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right, peace. Later. Man. All right, so what's popping? What else is popping, people? Hold on. Yo, what's going on?
Hello?
You.
Yeah, Locario, what up, man?
What's going on, bro?
I just got a couple questions for you, man, real quick. First, I want to start off by saying, for instance, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I want to start by saying, right, like most of the women I've been beating, because I remember you mentioned that too, most women I've been beating have been online. But my whole thing is that too, if you're just looking, for instance, too, if you're just looking to have sex with the chick, right, but it's off online, should you go on a first date? I understand you said that too, never use date per se. But you know, like when you meet somebody online, how chicks girls get nervous, oh, I don't know you like that, I gotta meet you first. Should you tell a chick offline, hey, let's go out for drinks first, or should you tell the chicks offline, hey, I'm just looking for sex, if you want to come over? So do you think it's best? Because you know that's how women like to play those games, like if they don't know you. Because I understand, like if I'm at a bar and I'm talking to a chick, like you said, if you're at a bar, that's like a date right there. If you're at a bar, you're talking to somebody.
you can actually put a move on the chick. You feel me? Like be flirtatious. Where online you can't really be flirtatious like that. Where a person doesn't feel it. Like you said that a lot of guys did through when a person feel your presence.
Right.
So my question to you is that too, when you meet a chick like off Tinder or whatever dating website, should you just act them off the rip and let's go out for drinks and then start being flirtatious, or can you just tell a person off the rip, come over my place?
Right. Well, the thing is, you don't necessarily need to go on no date if if you're just trying to smash. You don't necessarily need to. I actually like to meet the chick in person first before anything, because one, I want to see if she looks like how she actually looks in her pictures. You feel what I'm saying? And two, I wanna like feel her out before I even, because this is the thing. As you start to fuck with chicks, right? You have to understand that when you fuck with a chick, right? A chick is coming into your life. So sometimes even just fucking them, you feel what I'm saying? Could be bad news for you. So you want to just fill out the chick you're fucking first. But you don't have to go on a date though. What you could do is, if you want them to come straight to the house or whatever, if you online, you don't necessarily tell them online. What you do is you say, hey, listen, I don't really like to chat here, but hit me up on my phone. Let's FaceTime. You feel what I'm saying? Then once you FaceTime, right? FaceTime for maybe 10 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. Then at that point, you can say, hey, you know what I'm saying? You seem cool. I just wanted to get to know you, make sure you ain't crazy. But, you seem cool, so you should come over and, hang out. You see what I'm saying? So you do it like that. You get them off the joint, FaceTime them, and then get them to come over after, from that. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. So
So,
try to FaceTime me first, because and then on the FaceTime, too, because like when we say, too, once the chicks start acting funny, you and me, before you get someone about you, you gotta start charging check. Cause I did it with one chick. I FaceTimed the chick. I was like, come over. She was like, oh, I still gotta get to know you, but I'll charge you. Think I did the right thing, or I still didn't want out with the date. Cause
so you said you was FaceTiming a chick, and you told her to come over.
Yeah, she still pulled that same nonsense. Oh, I gotta see you in person, all that bullshit. But I had charged her. You think I should have charged her like I did? By the way, I just charged her. You know what? Charge her because again, look, the name of the game is not wasting time, bro. Because it's the thing. What if I'm talking to you on FaceTime and we going back and forth, I see that you're really you see I'm really me. We're having a conversation. It's basically the same thing as a date, but just virtually. You feel what I'm saying? So now at this point, if you ain't really trying to come over and chill, come over and get it in, then why are we even talking? What's the point? You feel what I'm saying? Because again, remember, the girl is gonna come through to some dude. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not like she don't do that. She's just not trying to do that with you. Now that's all it is. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. Nothing too, Locario, for instance, too. I remember one video you talk about you got to be flirtatious with women. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like I'm not good at being a flirtatious part. Because if I'm having a basic conversation, I don't know how to be flirtatious, just switch. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Some people they're good at that, but how do you slowly start mentioning sex with a woman where it's not being just throw somebody off? You know, how you're talking to somebody and a person just change the conversation rapidly, but I don't know how to smooth your way. I remember one video you mentioned that. I don't know what video was that too. A guy had he had sent you a message. He didn't know how to do that. I think that's my problem. I went to a date last night. Even though I was kind of tired, so like that. I went to a date last night, so like that. But I'm talking to the girl, so like that. The whole time we were just talking about random stuff, stuff like that. Where we went to school at, but I never got flirtatious with the girl. I never mentioned sex. But I did mention that too. She had sex, she had a nice smile, but I never really got deep into it. How do you do that? And I'm asking what words like that too, because my question that to you too: should you get flirtatious with every woman, or should you be? It all depends how the woman is.
No, basically every chick you trying to get at, you should be flirting with. You feel what I'm saying? Every chick, my thing is, I always tell guys when they first beginning to really go out there and make something happen, flirt with every chick, even chicks you don't like, just to get yourself used to flirting. But the thing is that you want to make sure you're flirting with every chick you're trying to get with, because all the flirting is to give you the indicator if you should keep going or not. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're flirting with a girl and she's responding positively, it's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna take this to the next level. You feel what I'm saying? But if she's not responding that way, it's like, all right, let me just keep this shit pushing, because what it is that the flirting is going to tell you, it's going to give you an indicator that, you know, if this girl might be interested. Now, the way to transition into flirting, if you're talking, right? You know, there's a lot of different ways, and I have, like, you know, stuff on my membership program where I talk about that. But I'll just say this is that it's you know, like for example, one way to do it is to, you know, like set up you can set up the conversation in that way. So for example, let's say you talking to a girl or whatever, and you just looking at her, and then you say to her, you know, why are you looking at me like that? She's gonna be like, looking at you like what? And I'll be like you want to stick your tongue in my mouth. You feel what I'm saying? So now you say that, and then that's flirting. You see what I'm saying? So now she's gonna respond to that. So she's gonna either laugh, she's gonna, you know, like come in closer for the kiss, whatever it is. But you're just moving the conversation in that direction. You see what I'm saying? So it's a form of learning how to communicate and learning how to control the direction of the conversation. So for example, let's say if I'm talking to you, and let's say I wanted to talk about, like, I don't know, you know, a celebrity actor or something, right? So I might ask you, I'll be like, yo, you know, when's the last movie you saw? So we start talking about movies, and then from that I go into talking about the celebrity. So it's a smoother transition to talking to that, just instead of just jumping into it, because it kind of like doesn't go with like the flow of the conversation. You see what I'm saying? So there's different ways to flow with it.
That's what I want to learn. That's what I mean. That's what the question I'm really trying to ask. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, and that's why I took in some dates. And like I said, even though I got me like a fuck buddy, but this chick that I had the fuck buddy, I went out with her 2 weeks ago, and I called her like 2 weeks ago too, because I was asking you too, should I be taking chicks out? I just want to fuck. You was like, nah, don't be doing that shit. But whatever. But the way I was doing it with her, it's like I was flirting with her, but at the same token too, like I always watch if the woman is flirting back. But sometimes too, what I'm trying to figure out too, some women don't know how to flirt back though. So how do you, like I said, some women are like I say, some women are all talk. Not some women, they come off like they like to talk, they like to be flirtatious. But I feel like too, not everybody know how to do that. Like let's just say, for instance, you're flirting with a woman, your game is heavy. If she doesn't know how to flirt back though, should you keep going with her, or should you start touching her instead of she's feeling you, or should you just leave it like that? Well, because what I'm trying to tell her, because like, you can meet certain people, not all women know how to flirt too. Just like a woman can flirt with a guy, and the guy may not pick up too. That's why what you say is true. Like, you should learn the game, because a woman can flirt with you. Most guys will not understand that because they don't know how to flirt. So let me ask you this. If a woman, if let's say you met a girl at a bar or something, and y'all was just talking regular, and then she said to you, hey, you know, she said, hey, do you want to come in the bathroom with me so I can suck your dick, right? What would you say? Like, how would you respond to that? I'd be like, say no more.
Exactly. So it's not about you not knowing how to flirt. It's about how effective is her flirting. How effective is what she's saying to get a response out of you. So the women don't need to know how to flirt per se. It's more so, how effective are you to get her riled up? You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. It's not about her having to know how to do it. It's about how effective are you to get her to that point where she's blushing, where she's smiling, where she's thinking about it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the thing, is that you have to know how to bring it out of the woman. And so that takes practice though. It takes for you to be very aware of who you're talking to and how she's responding to you. You see what I'm saying? So it's about being able to bring that out of the chick, because this is the thing. What you got to understand is this. It's you have to understand how to look at it to where you have to say to yourself, okay, these women out here, they want to fuck. They're going to fuck somebody. So it might as well be me. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going to get her to the point to where she may want to do that with me, right? So the way to do that is to know how to, first, you have to be the one to start the interaction, bring that situation out, and then see how responsive she is to you. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is, because the thing is this, women are very passive in a lot of situations. So some women will want to make something happen with you, but they're waiting for you to make the first move. They're waiting for you to start flirting. They're waiting for you to give her permission to, make it happen. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing, is that is how effective you are with flirting. It's not that, because this is what and I talked about this before. Don't get confused and think that you're dealing with a woman who's just not like that. You understand what I'm saying? They're all like that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Locario. All right. But here's the thing, though. Before I leave, though, because I know my boy too. He always get in discussion with me about that. But like I said, I'll go with you 100% though. And I understand. Yo, shout out to my man KZ too. I'll be checking out his videos too. But
Right.
Locario, what if a chick that really likes you, right? But and I understand that you and the other guys be saying that too. All women are like that. What if, in her way, she not really the type of chick that just fuck a guy right away? And I understand that. And I understand that's what she may be a guy. But what if she really like you? You know what? She's just not the type of woman that just wanna fuck right away. Like, you're a fucker eventually.
Bro, I'm telling. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Would you ever shoot someone in the face?
Nah.
Okay, now, hold on. If I had your mama in a headlock and I had a gun to her head and I said, listen, unless you shoot this person in the face, I'm gonna shoot your mom, what would you do?
Damn, Cody, I feel like that's extreme.
No, but that's my point. That's my point. See, you're saying, oh, but the girl, she's not like that. What if she likes you? But no. It's not about she's not like that. She needs to feel that energy to where she wants to do it that bad. Like the situation calls for her to want to do it that bad. She could say she's that type of person all she wants, but the situation calls for her to do that. That's what I'm trying to say. You want to get women to where they're either already like that, or you get them riled up to the point where they want to do that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why when a chick is this is why it's so easy for me to charge the chicks to the game. Because the thing is that what I'm saying, when I'm dealing with her, I'm saying, well, all that means is either you're not feeling me or you're not feeling me enough to want to do this with me now. So then I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So don't, because see, when you get into that thing where you have this excuse of, oh, well, maybe she's just not like that. She's saying that to you, and then the next day she's gonna meet some other nigga who she gonna fuck in the bathroom. You see what I'm saying? So they're like that to who they want to be like that to. You feel what I'm saying? Don't listen. See, the thing is, any situation can cause her to react in a way where she didn't think she was gonna act that way. You see what I'm saying? See, the good girl shit, that shit is basically a myth. Because any of the good girls, if they're in a specific situation, they will fuck around and do the things they said they would never do. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, like, don't fall for that shit. Do not fall for that shit. Them same chicks that tell you, oh, I'm not like that, I need to get to know you, I need to wait. Those same girls just got finished sucking dick last week. You feel what I'm saying?
No, real talk, because I've been listening to you. Like I said, I be charging them. Like I said, I went to one date with a chick too. Like I said, even though too, I still got me a little fuck buddy. Like you said too, even though you still got you a fuck buddy chick you smashing, you still go out. I met a chick I said I really liked her. I went for kiss. I'm trying to flirt with her, but I was just giving you an example. What if, like, for instance, too, because my boy was like, but that's not true. Not every woman is the same, because not everybody. Because in the nature, too, some women probably have been conditioned to be a certain way. I'm not saying she doesn't have it in her. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a Captain Save a Hole by any chance, you know what I mean? But I believe that, too, with some nature, too, that even though a woman may have it in her, stuff like that, but she may not, like I said, she may like you to the point where, you know what I mean, where she doesn't want to have you, she doesn't want to fuck. What she does, I believe that, the person can like you, where they don't want to fuck, you know what I mean? That's
okay, so let me ask you, why would a woman who likes you, why would she not want to fuck you?
Because she, like I said, of how society perceive a woman to be. For instance,
No. This is what I'm saying.
I'm not saying it's true.
What happened?
No, I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying just how society perceives women. Like if a woman fuck a guy off the rip, like for instance, too, even on Facebook too, guys be like, oh, if a woman fuck you on the first date, is she a hoe? And dudes be like, hell yeah. And women read shit like that, so a lot of women gonna be okay. So if a woman only just come off a relationship, and she like a guy, she might not want to fuck a guy right away, but she could like the guy.
Bro, this is what you gotta understand. Right?
Yeah.
Even though women see all that shit, they don't give a fuck when when they're chilling with a guy and they want to suck his dick. They don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna suck his dick, and then when you ask her, hey, oh, what's your body count? She's gonna say, oh, I only fuck 2 guys. You feel what I'm saying? So they're gonna do it behind closed doors, no matter what the fuck niggas is saying. They don't care. They're naturally gonna want to fuck you if they desire you. Now, on the other hand, a chick won't fuck you if she likes you, but she sees you as boyfriend material. Meaning she thinks, well, let me not fuck him now because if I do, he may not want to wife me up. So that's why she'll do that. You see what I'm saying? But you probably don't want to be boyfriend material, sir. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you do, then it is what it is. But what I'm saying is, those same women, behind closed doors, they're fucking. This is why I always tell guys, I don't understand why guys be tripping over body count, because 98% of these chicks got high body counts. You see what I'm saying? Because they're doing shit behind closed doors.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm telling you, don't believe the hype, bro. Don't believe all that shit about, oh, well, I'm not really like that, and, you know, I got to get to know you, and blah, blah, blah. All that. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
That's it.
You feel what I'm saying?
No, definitely. But Locario, I don't care if I want to call in right now. I appreciate your insight, my boy.
Man.
Definitely, man. But take it easy, man.
All right, bro. I'm holla. Peace. Later.
Yeah, one.
All right. So what's good? What's good? What is good in the chat? Man. Well, yeah, these chicks be... Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hey, Mr. Locario.
What's going on?
Southern California.
What up? What's good?
Hey, so I was just thinking, like, how, remember, you're saying how you gotta, like, or you don't have to worry about building rapport, right?
Mm-hmm.
To, like, get these chicks.
Right.
Right, and, but then I remember also you were saying, too, that you gotta also be able to, like, transition, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to just go up to a girl right away and say, hey, I want to fuck you right now, right? Right. So, I mean, do you need some degree of rapport to build, or is it?
No, this is the thing. When people say building rapport with women, they're talking about regular small talk type of shit. Meaning, like, you talking to a girl, hey, so how's your day going? And, you know, where do you work? And, oh, so, you know, what's your favorite? That's what they're talking about. I'm talking about, you don't got to do none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, when you're talking to a woman, it should be flirting and building sexual tension for the most of the time. Like, when you first meet a girl, you know, you at the bar or whatever, you at an event, you know, you can be like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Oh, Stacy. Nice to meet you, Stacy. So what brings you here? That's cool. You can do that for, like, you know, a minute. Then you need to transition into some flirting, into some sexual tension. You feel what I'm saying? Be like, listen, Stacy, you know, the reason I came over here because I thought you was sexy as hell. You know what I'm saying? I usually come to this spot, but, you know, I've been seeing any decent chicks. So what's good with you? You understand? So now I'm getting into flirting. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's the thing, is that you want to, and the reason why I say you want to get into it as soon as possible is because, one, you're going to separate yourself from other guys, because most guys don't do this. Most guys just do small talk forever because they're scared to fucking flirt with a chick. And two, at this point, you get to actually see if the chick is going to be responsive to your flirting as soon as possible. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I see. So, like, maybe have, like, some small talk, like, maybe about a minute.
Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with a little small talk at first, but you want to transition to flirting as soon as you can. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
But then when do you when you use, like, deep conversation skills, or talk about, like, stories, or put humor in the conversation?
Yeah, you can do all that. You can do all of that. You can do all of that while you're building sexual tension. You see what I'm saying?
I see.
Right. So what I'm saying is, the most important part when you're talking to women is flirting and building sexual tension. That is it. All that other shit is a waste of time. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Because what you have to understand is this: if you talk to a woman, right, you're talking to her because you want to smash. You're like, I'm interested in her sexually. A woman could just talk to you and not have sex with you and still have a good fucking time. You understand what I'm saying? So she don't need to fuck you. You feel what I'm saying? But she likes the energy. You see what I'm saying? So, you know.
You're saying, man, you don't even need to have, like, deep conversation skills. Just trying to, smash her or get a date from her.
Say that again?
So you're saying you may not even need to have like any like need for like any deep conversation skills, like or any like in like story building or any sort of like rapport or anything like and it could just be like mostly just flirting, sexual tension.
So you're saying do you need any deep conversation skills?
Yeah. Or
what do you mean by that?
Yeah. So like like any deep connection or like like asking her questions like so what made you want to get into this or like what's your favorite or if there's one thing in the whole world, one place in the world that you want to travel to, like where would it be?
So you're saying should you hold on. So you're saying should you ask like stuff like that?
Yeah, like deep level connection, like questions.
No, this is what you gotta do. All that other stuff, right? You can ask all of that stuff after you find out if this woman's sexually into you. You understand what I'm saying? The main point is to see if she's sexually attracted to you. Everything else doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? Because let's say so do you want to travel to these places or have you ever been to these? She's like, oh yeah, I've been to Tokyo and blah, 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 all this other stuff. Everything's all cool. Then you say, oh, cool. So you know what? How about, we hang out sometime or let me get your number or what? Oh, well, I don't know. I'm not. You see what I'm saying? So you took all that time talking to her about all this other shit for nothing. You see what I'm saying? See, the problem is this. Most guys think talking all of that stuff is the thing that gets the woman to like them. You see what I'm saying? They'll like you as like a person, like, okay, this guy's a cool guy to talk to. But what makes a woman want to be with you sexually is if she's sexually attracted to you. And the only way to know if a chick is sexually attracted to you is you have to flirt and build sexual tension. That's the only way. You can ask a woman a million fucking questions about whatever. But if you're not building sexual tension, you're not going to know. And she's not going to respond to let you know if she's into you. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Because I also thought you wanted to like build their emotions too, because girls, that's what it turns them on too, like emotionally, like stimulating them.
Yeah, sexual. That's what I'm saying. Sexual stimulation. They have to feel the emotion on a sexual level. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. They have to feel it on a See, asking her where she likes to travel, that's not going to really do nothing. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't make her, feel sexual feelings toward you. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't do anything.
Ask her, like, like what is the craziest thing you've ever done?
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that.
Right, and what is that supposed to do? What is that?
Well, I don't know, like get her thinking emotionally, like
Right, but this is what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying. Let's say, okay, let me give an example so I could understand. Like, okay, let's say, okay, have you had a person in your family pass away in the past like year or couple years?
No.
So you've never had a family member or friend ever pass away in your life?
Well, yeah, but I mean, not in the past couple of years.
Okay, so now that when that person passed away, you were sad, right? You were a little sad because they were gone, right?
Yeah.
Now, have you ever heard of a person on the news dying? Some person you never met, right? You heard that they died. Were you sad when you heard that they died?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, were you sad the same way as you were sad when your family member died?
Well, no, not to that extent.
Right, okay. So now, the reason why I'm using those examples is this. The reason why you were sad when your family member died was because you have an attachment to that person. When the person on the news died, some random person, some from wherever, you have no attachment to that person, so you don't have the same feeling, right? So when you're talking to a woman, and you're asking her, oh, so where'd you travel and this and this and that, and what's the craziest thing you've done, right? None of that matters to her being attracted to you, right? Because she's not attached to you. How do you get her attached to you? You get her attached sexually. So now it's better to get her attached sexually first, meaning you see she's sexually attracted to you first. Then if you want to ask her what's the craziest thing she's done and all other stuff, then it's going to be more impactful because she's talking to someone she's attached to. When she's not attached to you yet, it's just empty conversation. You see what I'm saying? So when I first meet a girl,
I see.
You see what I'm saying? So when I first meet a girl, what I'm trying to do at first is to create a situation to where I'm flirting with her, she's flirting back, I see that she's interested in me. So now if I say to her, so what's the craziest thing you ever did, right? And then she's like, oh, one time me and my friend, we ran naked through the forest and went into this pond or whatever and all this other stuff, right? So now when she's telling me all of this stuff, she's telling it to a guy who she's actually attracted to. So everything she's saying from that point or interacting with me from that point is more, it carries more weight. And whatever I say to respond to that carries more weight. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying that the woman has to have some sort of sexual attraction for you for any of that to even matter. You see what I'm saying? So you don't get her to be sexually attracted to you by just talking about random shit. You get her sexually attracted to you by flirting and building sexual tension and making it about you and her in a sexual manner. Then once you see that she's sort of warming up to you in that way, then what happens is everything else after that is, easier. Just like when a chick likes you and you say a corny ass fucking joke, she'll laugh like it's the funniest shit ever. Why? Because she's into you now. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You see what I mean?
Right, I see.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So, that's what you got to be. So don't worry about, regular small talk. All you got to do is just be building that sexual tension so that you see that she's responding positively to it. You see what I'm saying? So that's the most important part. You see what I mean?
I see. So, yeah, it's always more important to build a sexual tension and sexual attraction from her than it is to be like a more interesting conversationalist.
Right. Exactly. So that's what it is, man. That's what it is.
I see. Okay.
So that's all. Yeah, that's all you got to do, bro. So don't worry about all the all that other extra shit. Just talk. Just flirt with her, see if she's responsive to your flirting, and then keep it moving from there. You feel what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah, I'll definitely try that more.
All right. Cool. All right, bro. I'm holla.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Locario.
All right. Peace. Later.
Bye.
Cool. Let me get this next call. What's poppin'? What's going on?
Yo, Mr. Locario, what's good?
I'm chilling. What's going on?
All right. I want to say thank you so much for teaching us, to tell a girl to be direct with her and tell her what you want, as far as sex. Mm-hmm. I was one of those dudes that was like, nah, I ain't going to say that shit. She going to look at me like,
right.
Oh, what's wrong with you and stuff like that. But you know what? I've been doing that, and I got a rotation of 6 chicks now, just from being direct. Just from telling them, like, listen, I just want to fuck, yo. You down or not? Yo, I'm baffled. I am baffled at the results that I'm getting, yo. Like, for real. I'm not even kidding, man.
So what?
Really,
No, I'm saying, so what's good with you, though? Like, what's going on with you?
Well, all right. I want to ask you your advice as well. I'm going to see what you think about something. I noticed that a lot of chicks, I think what they do is they say that they want a good guy, a romantic man, and stuff like that. Yeah, I think they use that as a tactic. Well, not all of them, but some of them still weed out the bait, or what they perceive as a beta male. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? I think it's another, split little tactic what they use. So my question to you is, what do you think about that? Do you think there could be something to do that? I think they do that shit on purpose. Just to be like, so that way when you say like, oh yeah, I'm Mr. Flowers and romance and stuff like that, they're like, another beta male. You know what I'm saying? Another motherfucker. What do you think about that?
So you're saying why do women say, you're thinking that they're saying they want a romantic guy that's gonna take them out because they're looking for the beta male dude?
No, I'm saying
all right, like let's say you going out with a chick, right? Or y'all on the phone or whatever, and y'all talking, y'all having a conversation, and she's sitting there talking about, yeah, I like a guy who's real romantic and da 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 da. And I think some of them use that as a sneaky little tactic to like, weed out the beta males or what they perceive to be, a beta male. I mean, so what do you think about that?
Well, the thing is, the beta males are usually the ones who are going to do that. So, I mean, that's not necessarily would be a tactic for them to weed them out. You know what I'm saying? Because the beta males are usually the ones who are going to do all that romantic, sweet little type of shit. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, what women they want that type of guy, but what they actually want is a guy like that who's an alpha male. You see what I'm saying? But see, the problem is that it's hard to find an alpha male like that. So usually what they'll do is get a beta male. They'll end up with a beta male who will do that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? Because for a woman, a perfect guy for a woman is, shout out to Alan Roger Curry. He talks about the alpha male with the beta traits. The perfect guy for a woman is an alpha male with beta traits. So that means that he's alpha, meaning he's dominant, he's sexually attractive, all that other stuff, but he has beta traits, meaning that he would be good for a relationship. You see what I'm saying? So that's the type of guy women want. But usually what'll happen is they'll usually just they'll either run into like just a guy who's an alpha male who they're sexually attracted to, but he would definitely not make a good husband or boyfriend, or they'll find a guy who makes a good husband and boyfriend, but he's not really like the most sexually attractive guy. You see what I'm saying? So that's really what happens in most cases.
And you know what's so funny? I think a lot of us guys though, we're not really about that romantic shit. We just want to smash, you know what I'm saying? But I think we fall for the trap because it's like once we hear her say that, and it's like, so we like, oh really? She like that type of dude? All right, let me just say what I got to do. See that right there is what makes you a beta male. You see what I'm saying? Right.
See, if so if a chick's like, oh, I like to do this, and you're like, oh, well, fuck it, let me just do that for her and try to get the pussy. That's what beta males do. See, an alpha male is like, fuck that shit. I want to fuck. Either we fucking or we not, and I keep it moving. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's that.
But, that's why you got to be really careful, like who you listen to as far as dating coaches. Because I mean, of course, I'm not no shots fired, but you do got those dudes out there talking about, man, just say what you gotta say again.
Right. Well, see, that's the thing. See, let me tell you, man. Look, unfortunately, the internet allows anyone to say whatever the fuck they want. You feel what I'm saying? And claim whatever the fuck they want. So, dudes who don't understand the game, can get on here and say shit. You feel what I'm saying? But what it really is that when a guy is more well versed in the game, you see what I'm saying? He knows what's going on. So the thing is, a guy who's actually an alpha male would not be, talking about, oh, just do whatever the chick wants and say whatever you need to say to get her. Like that. That's ridiculous. You feel what I'm saying? Because the alpha is the most. The alpha is the dominant guy. He's the top. You feel what I'm saying? So what happens is that you're the most attractive to the woman. So if you're the most attractive to the woman, why would you need to do any of that? You don't. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
exactly. I feel you.
That's what it is, man.
And you know what? I got one last point that I want to bring up here. You know what I noticed? I mean, this could be, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like women project, this is something I'm pointing out, women project their opinion onto other women. And what I mean by that is if like, all right, let's say you break up with your girl. I think like, all right, so she don't want you no more, whatever the case is. She probably figures you date her or whatever. So you get with another chick. I think that's what sometimes makes them act crazy too, because it's like, wow, she instead of her saying, okay, I don't want him no more, it's like they got this opinion where they think everybody thinks the same way they do. Like, oh, trust me, nobody wants. So she's shocked. Just like you said when you and Miles Cunningham, y'all was out there and y'all hollered at this chick, and then when you told her what she was about, she wanted to take your phone number back, but then y'all hollered at some other chick, and then that first group came back over trying to cop block. You remember what I'm talking about?
Right, yeah.
And I think that happens because, so my question is, what do you think? I think sometimes, like, if a female thinks, like, if I say, yeah, I get mad bitches, yo, like, and she kind of, like, smirks at me, like, yeah, because she's looking at me like, oh, I'm not feeling you. Boy, please, not that attractive. But I think she acts in a way as if her opinion universal? Like, what do you think about that?
Well, the thing is with with women a lot of times, like they think, of course, whatever they and this is not even just women, but this is people in general, but I especially see this with women, where women they think that they're smarter than dudes most of the time. They think that whatever they say or whatever they think is the right way to do you know what I'm saying. So that's always going to happen in a lot of situations, you know what I mean. But the thing is is really just being able to be aware, you know what I'm saying, of that that going on or that happening, so you don't get caught up in dealing with chicks who are like that. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes what happens is this: chicks, what they'll do is they'll say certain things about, let's say, masculinity, and what'll happen is that because you might be somewhat conditioned because you're in a very feminist society, what she says you may think sounds right. So she'd be like, "Oh, why you guys y'all just want to fuck chicks and don't care about them, and y'all are all dogs and blah blah blah." And so you're gonna be like, "Oh, I guess you got a point because dudes will still be out there." You know what I'm saying? So you start going to what she's saying, but that's just her perspective as a female. You feel what I'm saying? But she don't really understand what's going on in the grand scheme of things when it comes to attraction, when it comes to this whole situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
and it's so funny. It's so funny that you say that, because sometimes, like, I don't know why I was in my suggestion box, but I was bored, so I clicked on the video to see what the female or one female was saying to other chicks, and I was just shocked at how the shit she was saying, like, "Oh, you sure men chase you?" And all. I'm like, "No, wrong." And it was like, I feel like when you go to the comment section, you see all these chicks talking about, "That's right, girl, you know what you're talking about." I'm like, "Nah, hell no." Like, yeah, y'all gonna use and abuse these guys. Like, it was just, it was hilarious. I was sitting there just laughing at the shit. It was funny, man. So yeah.
Right. Nah, that's what's up, bro. But yo, man, I appreciate the call, bro. All right.
Okay.
All right, mahalo, bro.
All right.
Peace. Later. Man. Crazy. So what's popping in the chat? What's good? What's good? Yo, what's good? What's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's going on? This is your boy James. Calling out of Germany right now. What's good?
What's going on? Why you sound like you sick or something? You know what I'm saying?
Because you caught me in the middle of eating some food right now.
All right, so what's good with you, though? What's going on?
All right, what's going on is that I have more of a life question.
So you got a what question?
I don't have a game question. I have more of a life question. See?
All right.
So what's going on is that, I'm out here in Germany, just doing my thing with, computers and IT and stuff like that. But with the American military base. And I ended up losing my job. Shit went all the way wrong. And now I'm just like, struggling with this shitty ass job, living from paycheck to paycheck, praying up and down that somebody ends up picking me up and giving me the money that I deserve. But the real thing is that, I'm like stressed, depressed, and, aggravated about the situation. And my question to you is, how is it that I can pull myself out of that feeling and get myself back on track? I'm much more different than what I was, like 4, 5, 6 months ago.
So you saying that you feeling upset or depressed because of your job and all that?
Yeah, because it was my dream job. It was the job that I've been working for the last 6 or 7 years.
And what were you doing again? You said computer stuff?
Yeah, IT job, getting paid $90,000 a year on deck, damn near tax free.
Right. So how come you can't just get another IT job?
Because a lot of people are not interested in grabbing somebody who has a smudge on their resume or on their record. Let's just say.
So you was in jail or something?
No, not at all, not at all. You got to be stupid as hell to go to jail.
So what's the smudge on your record? What you talking about?
Ended up getting released from my contract because I did something stupid.
So say that again. You said what happened?
Yeah. Well, thing is I got released from my contract because I fell asleep at my desk.
Okay, so you fell asleep at your. I don't think that's going. So you fell asleep at your desk, so you got fired from one of your jobs.
When I tell you that these fools sat there and went to the highest degree of giving me consequences, they did that. Normally, you're supposed to get like a what do you call that? Professional term for a written statement or a counseling or something like that for breaking one of the rules.
Right.
But they just said, "Fuck that! I'm going to take this to the highest of the high and make sure that the man get blacklisted."
Well, this is the thing, man. This is not the only IT job in the world. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can find another job, bro. You'll be fine. You feel what I'm saying? And in the meantime, while you find another job, you could probably do some other shit. You feel what I'm saying? You could, you know what I'm saying, and just keep yourself occupied so you don't, think too much about it. Like it's not the end of the world. You feel what I'm saying? There's other companies. There's other places you can go. You feel what I'm saying? You just have to stay focused, you know what I'm saying, and not let that get to you. You feel what I mean? Because a job is a job. You feel what I'm saying? You could find another job doing IT. You could go to another state, another country, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not the end of the world. You feel what I'm saying? Like you'll be alright. You feel me?
Yeah, but a lot of people are telling me no and stuff like that.
That's life though. That's part of the game, bruh. That's part of the game. You're going to have a lot of people telling you no. You feel what I'm saying? That's part of it. But the thing is, you have to keep motivated to keep going so that you can get to where you want to be. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the thing. And that's what the game is all about. Understanding that you're going to hear no a lot. You feel what I'm saying? But you're going to have to keep pushing until you get that yes. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is, if you really want this type of work, you'll find a way to make it happen. Go to a company and say, listen, I love doing this so much, and my last job was paying me $90. Y'all could pay me $60. You feel what I'm saying? But I just want to get my foot back in the door. You feel what I'm saying? Like whatever you got to do it. You feel what I'm saying? And just let them know what it is. And so that's the thing, is that you have to keep focused and keep going, and because when you're very idle, you start to think about all these things, and it starts getting back up in your head, and you start wondering about it all the time. Is that you got to keep busy, you got to stay busy, you got to stay sending out them resumes, going on job interviews, and also in the meantime doing some other stuff to try to make some money. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
All right.
And on the side, I normally just fix computers and phones and stuff like that, but I understand what you mean.
Right. Yeah, man, you be alright, man. Keep your head up, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yes, all day. And as a side note, I'm gonna let you know this right now. Dudes from America, especially the brothers, trust me when I can tell you, you can go to the UK, France, and Germany. Dude, the women out here are checking for you. They will give you the number to holler at.
Right.
By default.
Right. That's
but
crazy, man.
That, most appreciated.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the call, bro.
Really thank you for that.
I'm holla. Peace.
All right, now.
Keep your head up, man. I'm holla. Peace. Man, dude's getting depressed over the jobs, man. This is just a job. You be alright, bro. Life will go on. You feel me? poppin'? Who this?
Yo, Mr. Locario, what's good, man?
What's going on?
Not much. Yo, so this chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
We hung out, and then she lied to me about her age.
Mm-hmm. How old is she?
She's 17, and she told me she was 19.
And wait, where you live? Is the age of consent 17 where you at?
I'm in Florida. I'm in Miami.
You're in Miami. And what's the age of consent in Miami?
I think it's 18.
Oh, shit.
So, after we hang out, we went to the club, and then she texted me the next day to go out again.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. You didn't smash, did you?
I mean,
nigga, you better fucking I can't tell you nothing if you smashed. You shouldn't even be calling in.
Yo,
you know
what is it?
Nigga, you got, bro. What are you doing?
Yo, the bitch lied to me, man. But the thing about it, she's like a dot. She's like those white girls that think she's black. I mean, she's a fucking dot. She's like one of those Instagram dot bitches. You know what I mean?
Nigga, why are you on here talking about this shit? That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't say nothing yet, but I'm telling you, you need to don't even talk to this chick ever again. You know what I'm saying? That's all I tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, why are you even talking to her? She should be done.
Exactly. So I'm just saying, like, that's some fucked up shit. The bitch lied to me about her age. That's all.
Right. So then she's charged. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah. Yo, she's done.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Right. So then what's the question? What are you talking about?
I mean, like, after that, she was like with some bullshit saying that I mean, it's been like a few days since she haven't talked to me and all that shit. Mm-hmm. But she was like, yo, you should take me out shopping. If not, I'm gonna tell my parents. It was some bullshit, man. I'm like, what the fuck? But it's crazy, man.
Nigga, are you trolling? Please tell me you're trolling. Please tell me you're trolling. Come on, man.
But the thing about it, what I'm saying though, she's a fucking dot. She fucked older dudes before. I know that shit. I mean,
nigga, why are you even talking about this chick though? You know what I'm saying?
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you even bothering? Like, it's not even worth talking about. You know what I'm saying? You got to take the L and keep that shit pushing, bro.
All right, man.
All right, man.
All right,
Peace. Man, what is going on with these dudes out here? Jesus. Now that dude got to be trolling, bro. Exactly. I'm like, I don't want none of that shit. You know, niggas calling up, talking all that shit. Like, I don't even like, ugh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Exactly, King Leak. That's what I'm saying. He trolling. This nigga trolling. I'm like, stop it. I'm like, motherfuckers is wild. He said he gonna call you next week from jail. Oh my goodness. What is up with these people? Shit is crazy. Man. So what's popping in the chat room, people? What is popping in the chat room? Alright, hold on. Yo, what's good?
Tariq, you already know who this is, man. It's Chuck What, man?
What's going on?
You know my dilemma, right?
What's popping? Nah. Oh, yeah. Wait, tell everybody else what the dilemma.
Alright, so look, I'm on house arrest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, right? So I've been talking to this chick that stay 200 miles away or whatever, right? For 2 months. And we used to talk every day for the last 9 weeks. She don't be calling me on Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays no more and shit. Like, she always called me on Monday. I like, she ain't, like, we ain't just not talk for a couple of days. Like, the phone calls decreasing, basically. So, boom. I was like, in my head, I'm thinking, yo, she got to do it or whatever. Somebody knocking her down or whatever. I need to, you know what I'm saying, see what's good with her. So, look, I'm like, yo, look, where did you see me and you, like, going, you know what I'm saying, with what we got going on over the phone or whatever? She was like, yo, you sound like a bitch right now, you know, asking me that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, where that came from? Like, you know what I'm saying, what's good? Like, have you lost interest? She like, yeah, she lost interest. She told me she lost interest. I'm like, boom. I'm like, yo, would you ever come see me? Because she stayed 200 miles away, whatever, right? She like, nah, I don't want to come see you. She like, nah, I won't come see you, ever in the future, whatever. So she was like, I'll come see you if you pay me. And she said she would have to take off her work.
Really? Wait, stop. She said she'll come see you if you pay her?
I don't know what that is, because she a nurse. So I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, what the fuck does that mean? Like, I guess you mean pay for like, give her gas money or some shit. I don't know, because it's only 200 miles away, so I don't know what that meant. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt a little off when she said that shit. Like, are you for real right now? Like, then she like, yo, why would I come see you? And I'm like, so we can chill. She's like, I can chill at my house. Then she was like, you come see me.
So my question to you is, why do you keep talking to these chicks like this?
Listen, because I ain't gonna lie, look at me having somebody to talk to at night. But my thing is, right, this Locario, check this out. So look, so after that, right, I was like, all right, look.
No. Well, this is what I'm saying. Why are you still talking to her? Why don't you talk to somebody else? If you like talking to chicks, is you in house arrest?
I ain't gonna lie, like, she bad as shit.
Oh my goodness, nigga. So there ain't no other bad chicks out here? There ain't no other bad chicks out here?
Nah, it is, but, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my 2 months to go to waste. Like,
Wait, let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question. Because I don't know how house arrest works. If you're on house arrest, can somebody visit you?
Yeah.
So why don't you find somebody near you and tell her to come to your crib?
I know, but it's a whole bunch of ratchets out here. Like,
oh
I'm not
my
from out
Jesus.
here, but this is a whole bunch of ratchets. So, I mean, I had to, like, go another city over, you know what I'm saying, to do some online dating. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, bro! I'm telling you, you're just like.
So listen. So boom, right? So I ain't talked to her for like 12 days or whatever.
No. This is what I'm saying. Hold on. This is what I'm saying. Everything you're saying right now is irrelevant right now. This is what I'm trying to tell you, because you should not be talking to her like this. This period. Like she's done. Why are you even wasting time with her? That's what I'm saying. Because you talking about, oh well, I waited 12 days and she said. You're going back and forth with this chick for no reason. You see what I'm saying? And also what's also not good is you're indulging in this little drama, right? But when you do that type of stuff, that's like feminine type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're instead of you having a girl where, cause like, look, if you wanna talk to chicks on the phone, because you like to talk to them and you on house arrest, so you can't go out and you just want to talk to chicks, that's cool, right? But talk to a girl who wants to talk to you. You understand? Talk to a girl who shows you respect. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So if this chick ain't doing none of that, why are we even talking about her? She's done. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, I was just hoping one day if I stick around, I could hit, and then I was gonna leave her alone.
Nah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like you spending way too much time on this chick, bro. I'm telling you, way too much time. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, appreciate it.
All right, bro.
Appreciate it, Locario.
All right, man. I'm holla. Man, y'all dudes be like really, really going in on some shit, man. I'm like, man. That shit's not good. You guys gotta let them go, man. You guys have to let them go. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Dudes be doing just way too much out here. Jesus Christ. What's popping off in the chat? What is popping off in the chat room? Man. Dudes be... I can't believe it, man. He said he's too invested, he can't let go. Exactly. I'm telling you, dudes y'all gotta get into the habit of letting motherfuckers go. Like, tell them to bounce. What's poppin'? Who this?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on?
What up? This is Dave from CT, man.
What's going on? Didn't you just call earlier?
Huh?
I said, didn't you just call earlier?
Nah, I ain't called earlier. Why?
You did call earlier. Don't you sound like the same nigga that called earlier when you asking me all that shit? What are you talking about?
Nah, I had that was a different number, but that wasn't me though. That wasn't me. My boy had called probably my phone, but
so wait, you and your boy sound exactly the same?
Nah, that wasn't me.
nigga, you lying to me now? You gonna call me and tell me that wasn't you?
No, that was me. I'm dead ass. That was me for real. I just got a quick question though.
Look at this nigga lying.
No, that was me though, Al, for real though.
Yo, how you gonna? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do that, man. Listen, if you got all these questions, bro, you're gonna have to fucking book a session, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't keep calling in like 10 times, bro. You feel me? Oh my goodness. All right, man. I gotta let you go, bro. Nigga called in again talking about that wasn't him. He got the same ass voice talking about it. He was on the phone for like 15 minutes. I know how your voice sound, man. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying, man. Dude's gotta invest, man. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
What's good, baby?
Oh my
It's
goodness,
Chris.
what's poppin'? What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on, man? It's Chris from Southside Queens.
Alright, what's good, man?
How's it going?
Chilling. What's going on with you?
Man, I got a question, man. What should I do, man? I got this hoe. Well, not this hoe, but she actually my baby mom's, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I got my fiance though. So my baby mom still be trying to suck me off sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
She threw me on child support. I pay like almost $600 every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm thinking, is it wise for me to continue fucking around with my baby moms and put my shit in jeopardy with my fiance and everything? Because we got a house and everything, we got cars, everything like
So
that.
your fiance don't know you fucking with your baby moms?
Nah. But I'm just trying to dick her down real quick to see if she could go down there and take me up off those papers. So I was trying to explain that. Well, I was gonna try to explain that to my fiance. Like, look, it's only gonna be a couple of fuck. I'm only gonna fuck her a couple of times. I'm gonna get her head right, and then I'm gonna see if she can go down there and take me off the paper. So I'm gonna try to take it for a team.
So wait, hold on. So you trying to fuck your way out of the child support?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, oh my God, you hilarious. Do it, try it, but just tell your fiance about this shit, man. Cause don't fuck up your situation with your fiance trying to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So be honest with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and now I got another question. Right, my fiance, right, her friend. Every time I turn around and I wear like certain type of shorts, she always looking at my dick print. What should I do about that?
Nigga, don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Stay with your fiance. Stay in your faithful monogamous relationship and stop fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna fuck around and have 2 baby mamas and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, man. All right, thank you. Man. This Chris from Southside Queens, man.
All right, bro.
Man.
All right, peace. Y'all niggas is hilarious today. Niggas is trolling like crazy. Oh, hilarious. Y'all motherfuckers is funny. Y'all motherfuckers is funny. Man. Hilarious. Crazy. Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's good, Locario? Yo, what is wrong with these dudes today?
I don't know what's going on.
This shit is hilarious. That's crazy.
Right.
But question: are there any, like, if you're in a relationship, right? Do you ever mess up from time to time, like even right now, like when it comes to your relationship? Like, is that normal sometimes to just kind of like, oh shit, forget something with the game?
What do you mean, like, you fuck shit up in your situation?
I wouldn't say I fuck shit up, but sometimes I'll forget certain shit, like forget to leave for a second, but then you come back like, oh shit, alright, like let me get back on track. Shit like that.
I mean, well, yeah, you know, shit's gonna happen. You're gonna make mistakes. Like, I made some mistakes recently with my girl and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably do a video about that later on at some point. But yeah, I fucked up and did some shit I wasn't supposed to do, and I was like, damn, I done fucked up, and I'm, to try to make the shit, get back on track. So yeah, it happens to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. But this is why it's so important to study the game, because you know, when you understand it, when you fuck up or you mess up, it's more clear to you than if you don't know. So then if you don't know, you're gonna keep messing up. So now that I know what I did, that I fucked up on, I know for later on to you know, not do it again, or to be more aware next time. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
But yeah, so it's gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
You feel me? But yeah, just you know, just learn from it. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
All right.
I got you. One more thing. Online, right?
Right.
When you're online dating, I just be sending the same messages, copy and paste and shit, right? And at times, I be thinking like, you know, am I fucking up? Sometimes I'll text bitches like, all right, let's fuck, and that's it. For some reason, I haven't been able to get really any of that shit going. I got in one, but usually when I say, all right, me, you, drinks, like I got in a bunch from that. Does that even matter, or you think just some girls are just not gonna like the sex part?
Well, the thing is this. The thing is this.
Talk around and shit.
But the thing is this. Remember, when you're on an online site, right?
Yeah.
The key is to get the girl to meet you in person. But usually what's going to happen is the girl's not, in most cases, you'll have a girl here and there that'll meet you straight off of just saying, let's get together and fuck. But what it is that because they don't know you yet like that, you know what I'm saying? And remember, online still has the stigma of, I don't know this nigga, he could be crazy, whatever. So they're not going to be too eager just to meet up to fuck just like that. So again, like I told the other caller, I said, what you can do is, when you're on the site, get her number, hit her up, and basically FaceTime her. And then once you're FaceTiming her, you're talking to her for a little while. Then after that, you tell her, hey, you know, come through to the crib real quick. You feel what I'm saying? So you do it like that. You see what I mean?
All right, I think that's better then.
All
yeah,
right.
I'll do it that way.
All right, bro. All right, man.
All right, thanks.
man. Peace. Later. Yeah. Man. I'll probably go another 10, 15 minutes or something. Ew, what's good? What's going on?
Good, baby.
What's popping?
This T-Bone from the South Bronx.
Oh, these niggas is trolling like a motherfucker. Oh my god. These niggas be trolling. Jesus Christ. Man. Alright. You, what's going on? Hold on. The fuck? Damn, I got like a million fucking people calling. Hold on. Yo, what's going on? Who this?
Yo, Locario, what's going on? In the city.
What's going on, bro?
No, I'm not chilling. Yo, two things. One, I'm about to get back on the basketball membership next month. I'll be down to hear the mouthpiece one, man.
Say that again?
You hear me?
Yeah, say that again.
Oh, no, I'm saying that two things. One, I'm getting back to the basketball membership next month.
Nice.
I'll be down to hear the mouthpiece class, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's going on. So what else is good with you?
All right, so I had a situation right now, and I was talking to my homeboy about it. He think I did a good thing, you know, the right thing, what I did, but I want to hear your perspective on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at a social, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, long story short, I left with a girl. We smashed. That's where that one girl.
Mm-hmm.
The other girl before that. So what happened was that we was dancing for a while, and I was talking. You know, I was playing with her. That was touchy feely, and then basically I was trying to get back to my place.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, no, I gotta get up to the work in the morning. I said, hey, cool, take down my number. So she took my number down. I told her to call me up after 6.
Mm-hmm.
Call me up at 6, whatever, right?
Right.
And then, you know, I wasn't like, you know, on the phone, you know, staring at it. I realized that she didn't hit me up, so I didn't know her. So 2 days later to Sunday night,
Mm-hmm.
she hit me up. I'm like, okay, shit, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
So I told her, she asked me what we was doing. I'm saying I'm chilling. So we up to right now. And she said, oh, I'm chilling right now too. I said, okay, cool. So basically I tried to buy her over to my place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, basically just said, like, based on conversation, because I did try to invite her over to my house. I said, yo, just come back to my place, just finish what we started and shit. Now, basically, just trying to let her know that, that's sex. And she like, oh, no, I want to get to know you first and stuff like that before we do that. So I told her straight up that I'm not doing no date. I'm not trying to do no dates or anything like that. Basically, what I'm here, basically, I'm just, feeling each other. You feeling me too? This, just meet up and get it popping. Get it, just make it. And basically, she was telling me that she texted me and I was laughing a little bit. She said, "Oh well, first off, I too don't do no quote unquote dates. And second, basically call me disrespectful and all other stuff, and telling me to get her number and shit." And at first time, I was like, okay, cool, I'm moving on. But at the same time, it's like, she said too that she don't do dates either. But then again, when she said, "Oh, I want to get to know you" and stuff like that, that's a date, right?
Right.
So would it be better if that I did the right thing as far as, like, the charge of the game like that, or would you think it'd be better if I just try to smooth this out as far as, like, say, oh, if she say, "Oh, I want to get to know you first," well, say, okay, cool, why don't we come to my crib too, I'll get some Chinese, whatever, pop and move, whatever, and then something like that. I don't know, but what do you think?
So when she said she doesn't do dates either, what did you say after that though?
I tried. Well, here's the thing though. Like, she gave me like a long paragraph, like a long text, kind of like about 4 sentences, 5 sentences. First, she said she don't do no dates either. She basically said that she usually likes to, with bullshit by the way, she usually like to get to know a guy's vibe before she has sex with them. And the way I come off in a text, by the way, I hate, that's why I hate texting. She feels that the way how I text her and stuff like that is so disrespectful and stuff like that. I have no respect for women or whatever.
Oh my God! Tell her to kick rocks. Get out of here with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, it's wasting time, bro. Like, all right, cool, peace. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here.
I thought so.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all this. Oh, but listen. I'm not here to get a fucking lecture from a chick. Like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, either we doing it or we not. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's it. So just tell her to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff where, like, whenever a chick starts to try to tell you about some shit and, oh, but you should be like this and, no. Either we doing it or we're not, because all that means is we're not compatible because you ain't trying to do the shit I'm trying to do. So you could go. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? That's all that shit is. Don't be letting them fucking get you caught up in that bullshit. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, no, and okay, I was a little bit buzzed, like, later on, I'm like, man, she ain't trying to fuck right now, she ain't trying to fuck, that's all it is, too, I just keep moving.
Right, that's all it is, man. Don't get caught up in all that shit where chicks trying to make it a big-ass fucking deal. It's like, look, man, either you gonna do it or not, and if you're not, then peace out, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, okay.
All right, bro.
Sorry not to go about it now. I appreciate it.
All right, man, I'm hollering.
That's all I need to know.
All right, peace. Man, yeah, these chicks, they always be trying to lecture a nigga. Oh, boy, you shouldn't talk to women that way because of this. And, like, I don't, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shit is ridiculous. But listen, guys, I gotta fucking head up out of here. Remember to go down to the bottom of the video, get this t-shirt. I'd rather thrive than survive. Hashtag hustle. Go to normalbrands.com. That's brands with a Z. I got the link below the video. Make sure you guys get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook, hard copy, and audiobook. Make sure you get that. Also, make sure you guys go to undeniablegame.com. Go to undeniablegame.com right now to get my free program, Undeniable Game. Hold on, let me put the link there, undeniablegame.com. Go to undeniablegame.com to get my program for free. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that. It's 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. Make sure you go to undeniablegame.com. It is free. Okay? Free. So if all you guys that don't want to, put down any money, you can get that for free. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys check that out. All right, so let me shout out to everybody in the chat. Jermaine Jones, Got Juice, Ellie Empire, Sean the Goat, Mike Strip Guy, Randy, Chizzy City, Easy to Accept, Hitman, Ed Farquan, Cool J, Judger, Randy, who else? The Greek Surgeon, Darrell S, JR, Fox O, Hitman, who else? Sin Crew, Odami, K Zagan 20 in the building, Shatty Ratty Big Stain, Ross Goldberg, Tommy Desir, Dream Beats Bakery, Dre the Trader, JR, Costas, Dwight Howard. Man, we had a lot of people up in here, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I will see you again probably on, what's today? Today's Tuesday, so probably Friday is actually going to be the next one if I don't do one tomorrow. But Friday, most likely, all right? So I'm out of here, guys. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm going.